Hey, what's good? So today we wrapped up day one. Day one of chemotherapy. So for me, non-Hodgkins lymphoma, follicular lymphoma to be specific, what it looked like. So I got there at 8 a.m. It started by 8:15 a.m. Uh, they put a little hot towel around your arm and get the veins going. And I'm like, this is like a spa treatment. This feels nice. It's like thermia. It's like chemia. Nurse was really nice. Did an amazing job putting the IV in. I felt absolutely nothing. They do a little saline, I think, get things going. And then I had rituximab. Rituximab, I think it was like 600 mLs or 800 mLs, somewhere in there. And they started me off at 50 to make sure I could tolerate it per hour. Then 100, 150, 200, 250. You get the idea, 300. We finished the bag. The bag was empty by afternoon, 1 or 2 o'clock, somewhere in there. And then they did a saline. And honest to goodness, the rituximab, I felt nothing. It was basically as if... Are you running saline through me? Like, I feel perfectly fine. There's nothing bad happening whatsoever. And I knew, like, I looked at it like a big hockey game, and had a shutout in the first period, played really well. Second period, more of the same, built our lead up comfortably. But this road game, the longest game we're going to have of the season, they're going to have a big push when that Bendamustine comes through those pipes, right? And it felt a little different, but not really noticeable. Like, it was such a beautiful, pleasant surprise that it's tolerable. Like, and by tolerable, I honestly felt next to nothing. So at times I could feel a little pressure here and there, like when they changed the type of pressure that was going through, there was like an adjustment, but not painful at all. Just, you notice it. With the Bendamustine, I had zero like tingles in my body or changes of temperature with the rituximab, I should say. And do remember, anything I ever tell you, I'm not a doctor. I'm a guy who got cancer. What do I know about cancer? Just the basics. You know what I mean? What I've read. Can you take anything I say as like, this is the story of one guy, and what did I feel? And again, the goal is to feel as... I'll be honest with you. If I'm laying in bed all day tomorrow, I'll let you know. But the goal is to feel really good. And so far, like, day one was beautiful. And when the Bendamustine came through, I was very pleasantly surprised. Now, I'll be honest, that 8 hours flew by because I was not so nervous. We went into it like a pro. We're going to go play a big hockey game, chin up, chest out, walk up to that chair, put it in my arm, let's go. Now, with the Bendamustine, there's times where, like, I felt a little tingle here and there. Tingle. Not pain, just an awareness that there's some weird juice in me. And by that, that's even exaggerating. Like, I could just feel a tingle. It wasn't even very hot, wasn't even very cold. It was just like I felt a tingle. I put the IV on my left side. The tingle was like in my left arm a little bit, left shoulder for a little bit. At one point, my left ear felt a little something, but honestly, that could just be in my head. Like, and another thing I did for the last 5 days is really document any odd sensations in my body. So I could be like, hey, Kev, it's not the chemo. Your body does things. Like, welcome to being a human being. This felt, that felt, this felt. So at the end of the day, so beautifully surprised by what is chemo so far. It's been very comfortable, right? It's been very good. Now, when I was done the Bendamustine, which is the chemotherapy, rituximab, I think, is more of like a biologic. When I was, and again, never quote me on anything doctorly. I'm not him. I'm just a patient who's telling you how I felt. That's it. When I was done and they removed the IV, and it's no different than you gave blood or you, like they draw blood from me like all the time. So it's just like they pull a needle out, you hold the thing on your arm for a minute, you're good. Now, going to the car, I really wanted to walk. Everybody's like, let's pull the car up and you can like hobble in there. I'm like, I can walk like a normal human being. I even probably, I don't know if I should do this or not. I probably carried a 15-pound bag to the car. It felt good. If someone said to me right now, hey, want to go golfing? And I had nobody telling me I'm not allowed to, I'd go do it. I think I could. I think I could do it comfortably. Do it really well? Maybe not. But I could do it. If someone said, are we carrying our clubs today? I'd be like, could we get a cart? But if there was enough money on the line, I think I could carry my clubs 18 holes right now. I think. You'd have to talk to me at the end of the first hole. I don't know for sure, but I feel pretty good. Now, what else? Yeah, and walking to the car with the bag and that, I held the bag over my right shoulder because the thing was in my arm in the left all day. I felt like, now just know this, I had my first sip of alcohol when I was like 35 years old. I don't know if I've had 50 drinks in my life. So take it from a guy who, most drinks I've ever had in one sitting, probably 4, something like that. Maybe one time 8, somebody said, but we don't know for sure. Just one time. But I felt good. Never got sick or anything like that, of course. It felt like I had 2 or 3 Caesars that were very tasty today. And we're just so pleasantly surprised, lightly buzzed. I feel a little bit like I'm walking on air, a little dizzy, like lightheaded a tad. Yeah, that's just how I feel right now. I'm gonna continue to hydrate. Honestly, what I'll remember most about day 1 is when you are tied up to the chemo machine, right? And just, I'm not a doctor when I say the chemo machine. But you're sitting in a chair, a very comfortable chair. Everyone's so nice. There's volunteers bring around coffee, water, cookies. Like, they're the sweetest. Like, it's a really nice, weirdly, like, enjoyable, but environment. And that's the other thing. Like, again, my whole cancer journey is highlighted by, I learn about how tough things can be, right? So, like, my heart goes out to, like, what if your kids were in a tougher spot? What if, like, this world is full of, like, some things that don't seem justifiable. I mean, the whole world's like that right now. So, like, honestly, if you are watching this, I doubt you have cancer. You know what I mean? Like, and if you, if you're watching this, I think you probably have cancer is what I mean to say. Because when I didn't have cancer, that's like the other side of the world has that life right now. I might get it some way down the future when I'm 80 and the body's broken down or something. So it was really weird that a 46-year-old dude who works out, that plays tennis 4 hours a day, is in this spot. But here we are, right? And so, yeah, that's just how the body felt. So end of day, if I could only give you 30 words or something like that, or like 30 seconds, it would be, you don't blow up in the chair. You feel pretty good. It's not that, like, there was probably 30 people I saw around me hop in a chair and take a bag. You know what I mean? Nobody's head was spinning and vomiting and, blew up. Like, everybody seemed comfy and we're just here to do it. And then we leave and it's not a big deal. That's not me saying cancer is not a big deal. It's a big deal. I'm just saying, like, everyone's is different. And I'm on Bendamustine Rituximab, other people, who knows? And even people who have what I have, their story could be massively different. I'm just giving you exactly what happened to me. And with the goal being, I remember when I was first diagnosed, I was not like this. When I was first diagnosed, it was like, and I don't want to say why me, but believe me, you're going to be like, how? I did X, Y, and Z. Look at that person who appears 5 times more unhealthy than me. Not that you would wish it on anybody, but it's like, how is this our journey? But I'm just letting you know, so far, emotionally, it is draining at times. Like, it's like as if we have to do these things, as if this is a possibility, as if that's a possibility, as if that, hey, no. But at the end of the day, And it's probably easier for me to say because with stats, like, I should be pretty good. Let's go dark, say I have 4 years. Let's go light, say it's another 40 years. And truth is, there might be a cure in 5 years. Who knows? Because remember, this is treatment, and it goes away. Hopefully for a long time, but we'll see how she goes. But it's like, whether I have 4 years or 40 years, how do you get the most out of every day, you know? And life's a blessing. Each day is a blessing. Today was a blessing. I did chemotherapy today, and it was a good day. It was a beautiful day, like really good day. So this is getting long. If my condition changes, hydration is key. Like I was really well hydrated. I ate good food all day. I had some like little sugar here and there, nothing nuts, but like, you know, and do you like you want, don't, I'm not a doctor. I can say whatever. This is not advice. This is like one of one. I usually eat really healthy. I didn't have anything bad today. I just ate some cookies that were probably a little more sugar than I usually have, but whatever. I had like a really good protein yogurt, like Greek yogurt, granola, berries, so good. A lot of water, had some orange juice, like no sugar added orange juice, but you don't need to add sugar to orange juice. That stuff's sweet as it is. Natural orange juice, good. You don't have to go extra. Do whatever you want though. Yeah. And I had a chicken wrap at one point, delicious. So it's like everything was good all day. I was never hungry. I was never nauseous. They never had to pause treatment because this was happening or that. Everything went really smooth. I'm lucky, right? And maybe that's just par for the course. And everybody's this lucky, you know? Hopefully that's the case. But I'm just letting you know, because when I was first diagnosed, I have a million questions. It's like, maybe you never even need treatment. Like if you have non-Hodgkins follicular lymphoma, depends where they caught it. When they caught me, I was already at 5 centimeters. At 6, you get chemo. And again, it probably took me 12 years to get here, and for 10 years, I had no idea I had it, you know? But I'm just letting you know, chemo, so far, day one, it's a journey, yeah? It's not like we had a great season and it's over. We won our first game. There's 11 games to go, you know? Some days will be better than others. We're going to lose some games, I'm sure. But we're going to win the season, you know, hopefully. All right. So with that, guys, I've gone on for too long. If anything changes or is weird or just the day changes, because day 2 is tomorrow. I got to go for 4 hours tomorrow, I think, 2 or 4 hours. I'll let you know how I feel and how it's going. Okay. Hope you guys have an awesome day. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.